Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to the to a channel update, to the Commissar Heck channel update for my YouTube channel. So a few housekeeping stuff, quick updates and whatnot. Tonight's episode, which would be for the Solisian campaign, which would be episode, hold on, which would be episode 12. So tonight's campaign for episode 12 is going to be shot at Rule 9 Comics. However, Rule 9 Comics is going to be moving from a brick and mortar store to an online store. So the storefront that we originally played at is, after tonight, will be shut down for a bit because the building that they were renting was basically was too much for their overhead costs. So the business managers are very smart and very they had a meeting. Mike and Mike, the two business owners, had a meeting about Rule 9, and they're like, well, I mean, we're making money, but the problem is that they're not making they weren't making profit. They were making just enough to stay in business, but not enough to make profit, which is what a business needs to do to survive. So tonight we are going to be filming for the last time at Rule 9 Comics. But don't worry about the channel. The channel is fine. Even though the Rule 9 Comics did give me permission to film in their store. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be doing an online store, which I will add in the description as soon as the link comes up, or I'll do another channel update saying, hey, Rule 9 Comics and Games has their online store set up, and go buy from them. Because once they recoup their losses and make more profit, what they're going to do is they're going to reopen the store at a different store, still in the same town, still in the town of Altus, but they're going to reopen the store at a different place where they know they're going to make profit, and where they know that the business isn't, they're not just going to keep it afloat. And so there's that. So they're down, but they're not out. And I for one wish Mike and Michael the best luck, and give them all kinds of love and all kinds of hope. Now, so what does this mean for you guys? Well, Commissar Heck's channel is going to be still up. It's still going to be running. We're going to be doing battle reports at different places. I may have to do some in-house battle reports at my house, which is fine, but I only have Dark Angels and Imperial Guard. So I'm currently working on a Traitor Heretic army from just some old sprues I have kicking about, because I strictly played Imperial Guard, and it wasn't until my wife got into Warhammer 40k. She plays Dark Angels, so we bought a whole bunch of Dark Vengeance starter box sets, because hey, you got 10 tactical marines, 5 terminators, a librarian, and a chapter master. Bam! That's almost an army right there in and of its own right. You augment a few, and you've got 3 bikes, so you augment a few things, and there's that. Well, I got an unopened box for the Chaos guys, and an open box that's still got Chaos guys on it. So what I might do is I might build a Chaos army, and I might get someone to come in and play at my house, and I'll film at my house and whatnot, and do all that stuff. So so the battle reports, they're on hold for a little bit. The 23rd, I've got it scheduled for another battle report, but that may not happen So it may not be next week, but the week after. Week after you'll start seeing the battle reports again. So don't worry about that. And every time there's a battle report, the giveaways are still going on. So there's that. As far as the Solisian campaign goes, and as far as D&D goes, or Pathfinder goes, we are going to have a chat tonight. The group and I are going to have a chat tonight. And then we're going to sit down and we're going to be like, hey, this is what's going on. And because we don't want to be a burden to the families that, we play with, okay? Because we play till all hours of the night because I got to hang out with my family. My family is very important to me. And because I work night shift, I got to stay up at night. So, nights is what is my thing. So what's probably going to end up happening is we're gonna play we got to decide within the next 2 weeks after this episode airs, and we'll figure out where to play, if it's okay to play there, and whose house we're basically going to. It's basically like high school. Hey, who's hosting D&D? Who's hosting Pathfinder to this week? Which is it's kind of a kick to the teeth because we're adults. Blah blah blah. My wife's in the military. I've got a kid. I can't do it. I can't do midnight games anymore. I can't. I used to be able to. But not anymore. So it's kind of like high school all over again. Man, where are we playing D&D at? Whose house is it? So kind of hilarious, kind of funny, but at the same time, it's kind of sad because Rule 9 was that place where we could be there for all hours and be like, yeah, let's do this. So there's that. So episode 12 will air. It will not be live streamed. It will be recorded, and then I will upload it in the morning after we're done with the episode. And the reason for that is because there's no more internet at the actual building. So there's that. It's a setback, but at the same time it isn't, and I hope you guys don't get demoralized. And for those of you who do support my channel, thank you very much. Rule 9 means a lot to me because, I did the charity event there, kind of started my channel with them. So it's kind of a morale thing for me. D&D is my Sakura, and it allows me to blow off steam in a very healthy way. By torturing my players. So there's that. So is it frustrating that we've had this setback? Yeah, but I'm not gonna lose heart over it. I'm not gonna lose heart over it. It's important to me that Rule 9 still exists. I'm glad that it still exists, even as an electronic storefront. And when they come back, it'll be all the better. And don't you worry, I'll be right there broadcasting and all that stuff. So the channel's gonna have. The channel may have some interruptions, but don't think that the channel is dead. By all means, don't think the channel is dead. And maybe I just do some vlogs, talk about Pathfinder, talk about the paladins, talk about the clerics, all that stuff, why I play it, the crazy stuff I've gone through, all that stuff. So it might just be that. Or I might, just at nighttime, I might sit down and do a painting tutorial for Warhammer 40K, where I just like whisper into the mic real softly because my wife's asleep or whatnot, and I just paint, and you hear me whisper as I'm painting a little soldier and whatnot. So it all depends on how that works. So it's going to be interesting, but I'm not demoralized. I'm not demoralized, but I'm demoralized, but I'm not quitting, and neither are the guys at Rule 9 Comics, and that's the important thing. So, Give them love. If you want to leave a comment below after this video goes up, give them love. Tell them what's up and whatnot. I really do wish that that Rule 9 wasn't closing, wasn't shuttering their doors, or at least the storefront wasn't closing. But you know, it's whatever. So that's the channel update. So the battle reports will be aired, even if I have to do it by myself. And or maybe I'll just talk about tactics. You know, how Imperial Guard and Space Marine players need to maneuver and whatnot, and do all that stuff. I might just do that. I might do that. So it's not hopeless. It's certainly a step in a direction that I didn't want to kind of take, but at the same time, hey, you know, you don't become, you know, Semper Gumby is still a very true thing. You know, always flexible. And that's how you have to be in the military. Sometimes you don't want to be in the situation that you're in, and you just end up in that situation. You're like, oh shit. So you gotta do two things. You either dig yourself out, or you capitulate and you succumb to it, which is not good either. So that's kind of where I'm at with the channel right now. So yeah, do not worry about episode 12. Episode 12 will be recorded, but it may take a month to find out where we're going to be playing. Or we may have an interrupt. We may play episode 13 might come out on time, but then 14 we have a setback. Or episode we go 2 episodes or 3 episodes. So 14, 15, and 16, and then turns out, hey, we need to find another place. Or we need to shoot it another time. I am kind of reluctant to shoot it another time, only because I do want to spend time with my family. My family is first. You know, and that's important. Family is always important, because that's all you got. And they don't, and I'm going to say this, it doesn't have to be blood related. Mine is. You know, I'm thankful for my wife, and I'm thankful for my daughter, and that's just me. So yeah, that's important. So, and I'll have that conversation if I have to, but I really don't want to, because family's important to me, because I want to spend time with them. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Again, not where I want to be, but definitely flexible. So there's that. What I might do for one of the videos is give you a tour of, because you can see some of the stuff that's hanging up on my, this is the man cave that I'm in right now, some of the stuff that's hanging up on my walls, you know, all my, if I can arc it just right, all that Star Wars stuff. So there's all that stuff right there. Actually, you know what's funny? A majority of this stuff came from Rule 9 Comics. So, like I said, their storefront's still open, or their online store is still open and whatnot, and I'm glad for it. And if I'm going to ask you guys this, I'm not asking you guys to just throw money at them if you don't want to throw money at them, but so Rule 9 Comics is this very small mom and pop store, okay? That is a comic book store, it's a mini wargaming store, it's a Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, they always have the best stock and the freshest stock and all that stuff, like I said, the reason why they're shuttering their storefront and moving to online is because the overhead costs were too much, and they were like, we need to make profit. We can't just be floating, because one bad month and then that's it. And they've been open for 2 years. And it's, you know, most people, in the age of the online purchase, you know, most people don't know what a comic book store is, or they have an idea what a comic book store is. But the concept is different from the actual practice. The concept is awesome. The practice is awesome. Rule 9 has been a big positive in the community, and it's kind of sad that they have to close their storefront down, because it gave kids a safe outlet to be who they are, to learn, to laugh, to experience comics, to celebrate in the nerdism that is, to enjoy D&D. Like DJ, the guy who plays Thalshan, he's 14 years old, sorry. He's 14 years old. Josh is almost done with high school. DJ is in college. So, you know, Mike's a Air Force veteran. Bruce is a spouse of a military member. You know, Justin's prior Air Force. Chris is EMT. So you got people from all walks of life coming in, right? Coming into the whole thing, and you just, people, D&D brings people together who shouldn't be hanging out by any stretch of the imagination in the same place. A perfect example is my group back home. Okay, you have a guy who's running near Fortune 500. He's a certified public accountant. So you got a guy who's running as a certified public accountant, right? A Fortune 500 company. Him and 3 other people. He's one of my best friends. I got introduced to him shortly after, I want to say high school. Shortly after high school, I got introduced to him. But my oldest friend, he's a certified teacher. And he and I went through high school together. My second oldest friend, he's Scott Bennett, the guy who does the artwork for me, for my campaign. He's an artist. My third oldest friend, he's now a medical supply technician. But like, so D&D coalesced, like RPGs, when you get a group together, it's anybody's guess. Like, if you looked at my group, looked at the smattering of my group and all of its glory and all of its detail, you're like, how the hell are all these people in the same room, hanging out and having a good time? And that's the magic of it. D&D, Pathfinder, whether it's Robotech, whether it's Serenity, whether it's the Grupp system, whether it's Rifts, whether it's whatever the case might be, it's this awesome interlinked, like you can just sit down at a table, right, and be like, I want to play a paladin. And they'll be like, you get your eye rolls. Oh, God, no, fucking Captain White Bread, White Toast, all that stuff. But it's cool because you're sitting down and you're sharing an experience together. And yeah, you politically might be on the opposite ends of the spectrum. You might be I am a firebrand of a progressive. All right, I am a Young Turk frickin' supporter. I believe in Bernie Sanders, full-heartedly, all that stuff. And then on the other end, I got most everybody else who's like either middle in the road or hardline conservative, or who don't even care about politics. and they're just like, so you deal with those, it's like, oh, you wouldn't even be in the same room together if you found out, and you're like, shut up and roll some dice. Come on over here, get your ass kicked by a couple of goblins. Let's do this. So that is, so I love comic book stores, gaming stores, role-playing game stores, because they breed that they breed that camaraderie, that familyhood that you may not get at home, or you may not be able to have at school, or you may not be able to have at work, or you may not be able to have anywhere. And so you come into the store and you're like, man, I just want to get this campaign. I want to hit it hard and hammer home the details and all that stuff. And that feels so good. Hanging out with friends, again, who you may not agree with on anything until the orc comes in the room asking for somebody's head. And you're like, oh, handle it. So it feels good. And like I said, I hope that Rule 9 gets back on its feet. I'm asking you guys who follow my channel, hey, as soon as the online store comes up and I come up, it doesn't have to be much, okay? But anything to get that store, to get the storefront back up and running would be awesome for you guys. So yeah, that's my little channel update, just to give you the heads up that, hey, the channel's not dead just because they've closed down the storefront. And but the film schedule, how sparse it is, and I feel sorry. I feel really bad that the film schedule is really sparse, especially for the guys that do the battle reports. I promise you guys I will get it there and done. I promise you guys you'll have your battle reports. For those that tune in for the battle reports. I'll probably expand into unboxings, probably get some 1 or 2 Warhammer 40k unboxes, and what I'll do is whatever I unbox will be up for giveaway. So it's just me that took it out of the box and whatnot. And we'll do it that way maybe. And then I'll probably collect a few codexes to do a rundown, a codex breakdown and whatnot. Just so you guys know what armies you want to play. For those who don't know what Warhammer 40k is. And then I'll probably do some more Pathfinder stuff, a little bit more about me and all that stuff, and we'll work on that. But bear with me. Please, bear with me. Thank you for staying loyal. Thank you for helping me out. Thank you for making the charity stuff possible. And continue to rock on, guys. And we're gonna do some great things together. We really are. When this channel gets up and running and gets, takes off, we're gonna do some great things together. The charities that I've got planned are amazing, and I can't wait. The only difference is that I gotta wait till my viewership gets up. Okay. Actually, a little update on the channel, real quick, like on how the channel's doing and whatnot. So, what we have, if we go to the dashboard real quick, so we have 53 subscribers. I'm super stoked about that. And as of recording, 1,062 views. 1,062 views. I never thought I would make 62 views. It looks like I've averaged 300 views per month, which is awesome. And I've averaged around 9 subscribers. Well, no, almost 10. Well, in this 28-day period, I've got 9 subscribers coming in, which is awesome. My highest video so far to date is, it looks like the first battle report with the Tau versus the Imperium, versus the Adeptus Astaris. The Tau versus the Adeptus Astaris. Yeah, at 136 views. My highest Pathfinder is episode 1, part 1, with 180 with 84 views. So the Warhammer stuff is doing better than the Pathfinder, which I get, I really do. It's fun to play the game than just to watch. So I do get it. I really do get it. So I totally understand that. But yeah, man, I'm super excited. When this channel launches off, I'm super excited. And we're going to do some great things. The charity stuff that I have in mind, like donating to UNICEF, donating for the United Nations Human Rights Council, donating for the Refugee Councils, all that stuff, like the international stuff, the Red Crescent, Red Cross. You know, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. But so please tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody that you know. Hey, there's this guy that's on here who's crazy and insane, who plays D&D, who plays Warhammer 40K, who gives away some prizes here and there, you know, and he's doing this YouTube channel and all that stuff. I am super, super excited. I cannot wait. And you know what? I might start broadcasting some games like Ages of Empires, StarCraft. So if you're interested in seeing more content like that, and I actually might be able to do that more often than me doing the Pathfinder stuff too. Don't know yet. So if you're interested in seeing that stuff, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you want to see from this channel, and I'll see if I can do it. And if I can't, I can't, and I'll say I'm sorry. And if I can, great. And so the more stuff I'm able to do, the more content I'm able to do, the more stuff that you want to see, I'm all for it. I am all for it. So I will talk to you guys later. I gotta end this live stream real quick. Well, I gotta end this video update real quick. And yeah, episode 12 will air. It will be recorded. It will be uploaded. It will not be a live stream broadcast. So it's actually the first time I haven't live streamed broadcast since episode, oh hell, I want to say episode 4. Let's see, or episode 3. Yeah. Episode 4, which oddly enough is the second highest. Episode 4, which is the second highest of the Solisian campaign, is 66 views, and that was my first live stream. And that's when I stopped using Facebook Live, because it just was eating up bandwidth. So yeah, episode 4 is one of the ones. So you guys make this possible. You guys help out in awesome ways by subscribing to the channel, by liking videos, by commenting. You guys help in awesome, awesome ways. And it's important to me that I get your feedback. So you want to see more content? Suggest something and I'll do it, or I'll try to do it at least. You want to see like video games I've played in the past, get know more about me. Hey, I'll totally do it. You want to see tactics rundown for Warhammer 40K? Yeah, I've got a battle board in my closet. I can set up a little mini battle board area, skirmish area, and I'll walk you through some basic tactics. You know, using the rules and whatnot. So yeah, just let me know what you guys want in the comment below, and you know what other content you guys want to see. And I will talk to you guys later. And I hope, it is my fervent hope, that you guys enjoy the content that I have and are awesome, and you know, you make this channel possible, because without you I'm just uploading videos and no one's watching it. Not saying that I wouldn't do that, but you know, hey, be a little demoralizing. So with 1,062 views and 53 subscribers, to all of my 53 subscribers, much love. You guys are awesome. Seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. So this is the end of the video update. Like I said, comment below what you want to see. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, tell your family, and we will tell your friends, tell everyone you know about this channel, because we're gonna do great things as soon as this channel gets up and going. So I'm super excited about that. So tomorrow morning, I'd say around 5, 6, maybe 7 o'clock, 07 in the morning, CTZ. Episode 12 should be up, because it's going to be a huge data file. So episode 12 should be up and running. And then, yeah. And then, yeah, that's what that is. So, thank you guys. And I will see you on hopefully on episode 13's live stream, or one of the Battle Report live streams next week or the week after. Alrighty? Thank you guys so much for sticking with me and this channel, and I appreciate all of you. And I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!